welcome back, Matt and Rachel.
Well, thanks, y'all. Thanks a whole bunch. Well, let's see. We're having a good time. I want to try to... So we live in Houston nowadays, and I moved to Houston from Austin, which a lot of people kind of say is backwards, I guess. Everybody wants to move to Austin, right?
Well, the music scene.
Right, exactly. The music, and I'm kind of... It was perfect for me, honestly, to as far as the time to go. And I already had kind of some history there. So after I moved back, I wrote the song. I tried to write a simple song, something closer to the truth. 3 chords and a couple of drops of rain. But I ended up just rambling on the way I always do. Ain't nothing changed, nothing's changed. Started out with rags and wishes, a few dreams on the shelf. Could have been a million different days. And where I am and who I was when I lost, how I won, what stayed the same, what stayed the same. I'm still writing these long hours, talking to myself, trying to keep the wheels between the lines. 'Cause all my life it's been the same, changing courses and changing lanes. The low road just as often as the high. Life is just a million roads to drive. I was born in this old city, back here late one year. Started out by losing my damn mind. 'Cause all my friends, they said they knew too much city bound to do. Guess I'll find that out in my sweet time. So I'm still writing these long hours, talking to myself, trying to keep the wheels between the lines. 'Cause all my life it's been the same, changing courses and changing lanes. The low road just as often as the high. 'Cause life is just a million roads to drive. Try to write a simple song, something closer to the truth. 3 chords and a couple of drops of rain. But I ended up just rambling on the way I always do. Ain't nothing changed, nothing's changed, nothing's changed, nothing's changed. Thanks a bunch, man. You're trying to do something different on that one, Get outside of our old comfort zone. So, I think Ian was talking about being challenged to write a song by the radio station. I was challenged to write a song by this folk conference that I went to, where we take over a hotel for like a weekend, a whole bunch of folk alliance thing and a bunch of folkies, we go and, get about a couple thousand of us together and a whole weekend long full of music. And somewhere amidst all that, we're supposed to write a song about whatever piece of paper that we're handed. And so I reached in and pulled out this little fortune looking thing that said to write a song about your first pet. And So somewhere on the last night of the conference, and I remember that we were supposed to be writing a song, I sat down by the pool. It was probably like 4 o'clock in the morning or something, and I came up with this one, which probably explains the no lyric part of the chorus, I think. Walter was my grandpa's dog, and I thought he was my own. Used to chase the herd of Barbados we kept outside my grandpa's home. I'd join him. We'd holler at the ghost moon till it shone, just a rolling in the dirt, running wild in San Antonio. Back then I couldn't drive away, I'd run. Dream I'd fly away, I always seemed to find the road back home. And I thought Walter, he was leading me those days beneath the live oak trees, but he was only chasing rabbits, and I did it on my own, singing lean, lean. La la la, sometimes it takes you by surprise, the time it takes to write a simple song. Just sifting through the sands of time like souvenirs you left behind. Can't always decide what you remember. Well, I can picture my first night in jail, bad coffee, crowd cell, the first time I rolled a reefer up or kissed a pretty mouth. Yeah, I'm sitting here with all my thoughts of all I've won and all I lost. I can't recall the day, put old Walter in the ground, singing lean, lean, la la la. Sometimes it takes you by surprise, the time it takes to write a simple song. Just sifting through the sands of time like souvenirs you left behind. Can't always decide what you remember. My mind races like a river through the creek beds and the line, and I'm seeking out these memories I guess I left too far behind. I swear I saw that old gray dog just sniffing at the ground around that birch tree in my grandpa's yard, right where we laid him down, singing lean, lean, la la la. Sometimes it takes you by surprise, the time it takes to write a simple song. Just sifting through the sands of time like souvenirs you left behind. Can't always decide what you remember. Oh, you can't always decide what you remember. Thanks, Joe.
You also can't decide what you remember when you party like it's 1999, like
That's right.
I did last
That's
night.
right. Yeah, no. Right.
Wasn't with
exactly.
Walter.
Exactly. If you end up at the party and you're still above ground, you're all right. Did you want to do this song?
Yeah.
So there's a guy that we've come across in our travels, whose songs we dig quite a bit, named Jonathan Bird, and he wrote a whole album of songs that were sort of inspired by his travels throughout Texas. And I was out at the Kerrville Folk Festival one year. Actually, the year that I lost Wildflower, I think the first year that I was in it, I met him for the first time. And then started seeing him out at the Kerrville Folk Festival. And he had given me this CD, and he was like, hey, these are songs that are inspired by Texas. You should listen to this. And oh, man, every one of them just like hits straight to the heart of something, even if it's not specific about, you know, like you wouldn't necessarily know it unless you kind of lived here, I guess. And it's not like there's any kind of descriptions that are geographically based or anything like that. It just feels, you know, like home in some sort of ways. And this was, I think, the first song off of that album, or at least the title track. I gotta make sure that I know how to play it, though.
I was like, With the wrath of the law and the lonesome above you, and those who love you behind, the storm in your rear view and darkness before you, where will you fly to this time? Only Jesus will go down the road that you're burning. You should be turning to Him. How can you wait and be washed in the water when the river is dirty as sin? How can she take you and make you so lonely? You said she was only a friend. Any fool in his pride who's tried to refuse her can see that you're using again. Snow's like a ghost of cocaine on the highway. Shifts and plays tricks on your mind. The wind is like razors, and only 2 days you've done 200,000 white lines. You took the wrong way home. You took the wrong way home. They blasted the bedrock and laid out the blacktop like a snake around the shoulder of God. With Christ on his hilltop and a cop at the truck stop, both only doing their jobs. You got a double cross to bear, now you lost the only friend that you had to lose. He's in the ambulance, you're in the cruiser. It's a fatal case of the sucker punch blues. You took the wrong way home. 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 With the wrath of the law and the lonesome above you, and those who love you behind. Thanks, y'all.
Jonathan Byrd, man.
Great things about him.
He's something else. And it's not all dark.
great.
And it's actually like, you know, all across the gamut between songs that'll just make you bust out laughing, songs that'll make you want to cry. You
She's
know.
my waitress.
From
Orthopedic shoes. She's my waitress. Right down to the gum she chews.
Yeah, he's great.
It's pretty great. Yeah, check him out if you
Didn't he
can.
produce Butch's album?
He did one of them, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Butch Morty.
Yeah, no, he's anybody who's involved with Kerrville at all definitely has some bird sightings for sure. Yeah, right. There's a song about some of those folks that go out to Kerrville or whatever and then find their way around the rest of the country the rest of the year, kind of against all odds in a lot of ways, They say that sometimes musicians and people who will take like a $5,000 instrument, put it in a $500 car, drive 50 miles for like a $15 gig, And so these are for all those folks. Hey, well, I woke up this morning, just a whisper on my lips, but my head was screaming loud enough for two. And after trying so damn hard to drive the day out of the nights, the sun came round to find me, collect the debt that's due. And he told me I was keeping too much time asleep inside, so I went walking out on Main Street, my eyes all open wide, and I was hungry for a taste of something I was hiding for a time. Tried to start a revolution, and all I got was this old rhyme. Some days you wake up wrong, you're like a half-developed song. All your pieces, they don't seem to get along. Still you rise to face the day with all the rules and all the ways you try to keep yourself from bending close to breaking, and take stock of all these chances you are taking. Hey, when all you got is questions and a pocket full of time, you know it's hard to keep from ending up down on the welfare line. So many roads to choose from, why you just can't tell, but all the boys down at the crossroads say that this one leads to hell. But you know, last night at the bar, I guess I made more than I spent, but all that money ain't enough to pay the rent. Sure, it adds up in the tip jar, and it's enough to buy some smokes and rent a cheap motel. And if that sun comes up tomorrow, I guess it's just as well, 'cause we're just trying to get a glimpse. Take a look under the sheets, and there'll be time to make a face for all the faces that you make. Oh, and time for sharing secrets, the wishes we have made. There'll be time to lay your head down in the shade. Some days you wake up wrong, you're like a half-developed song. All your pieces, they don't seem to get along. Still you rise to face the day with all the rules and all the ways you try to keep yourself bending close to breaking, and take stock of all these chances you are taking. Thanks a bunch, man. Oh, well, I think I'm going to take a solo break and do some songs on my own here, if that's all right. Some songs from the first album. Unless you wanted to sing along on any of them, you're more than welcome to.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. So, this song actually has like some Dallas connections. I was playing, I think it might have been at Wildflower, and I'm pretty sure This guy gave me my first job out of college. Came over to say hello because he was in Dallas, and he brought this little lunchbox looking thing that had all of these all this Stevie Ray Vaughan memorabilia in it, and it was like serious stuff, like lanyards from the Letterman Show, and songs that hadn't been finished on cassettes and lyrics and everything. Pretty serious stuff if you're a blues fan at all. And I was kind of curious because I never knew him to be a collector before, and all of a sudden he's got all this stuff, and he said that he found it, which seems kind of far-fetched, and I knew he had been going through some hard times, and was kind of not exactly the same dude that I had met, who was like the successful businessman. He was kind of more of the toothless speed freak, I guess you would say. So he had two sides to his character, and he had told me a lot of stories about his family, and so I knew that what was happening was like something that ran in the family, and I'm familiar with these kinds of things, and so I considered him kind of a brother to me. So I wanted to write the song for him to maybe get better, and then being kind of like a signpost of things to come, and like pointing him back to realizing that he was going down the wrong road. And luckily he did. He turned around. He went to jail, of course, for a little while because he was trying to fence a bunch of Stevie Ray Vaughan memorabilia in Dallas. And everybody knows that like Stevie Ray and Jimmy kind of grew up in an area just outside of Dallas, I believe. So not exactly the smartest place you want to come when you're trying to bring a bunch of that sort of stuff. People kind of tend to know. Yeah, so Oh, they were right there? All right, so they're right there. Not the good place, either way. Just, So, but he, came out all right. Things worked out. He didn't end up being the character that I was painting him out to be. So I sing this song as just that things don't have to go down the wrong road if you turn it around. I got a bad phone call from Elizabethtown. Said my brother, he's back in jail, and the kid is staying with the grand folks now. 'Cause there ain't no one round to family or not even thinking about going to bed. He's been living down the wrong road now. Some people they're saying going on a couple of years. But I was there when he nearly blew that boy away. And I ain't ever thought once in all my life ever see so many tears. Said, Justin, please, you break my heart. Got a soul to go, but you ain't that smart on the streets. Boy, you're needing to be. If you want to keep tumbling around, keep your own 2 feet from flying off of the ground. Want to keep acting like you're some damn Indiana kingpin. Shadow boxing on the corner where you planted your seeds, waiting for the snow to fall and cover your dreams alright. But I don't think too much about Elizabethtown. There's some memories that I can't shake. It's like slideshows taped up behind my eyes. And I got one for every time I try to get away, one for every time that I stay. But it'll take you 15 hours, get from there to here. Takes me 9 every time I leave. 'Cause I same old scene. Never had the patience to pray. She said, Justin, please, you break my heart. You got a soul of gold, but you ain't that smart on the streets. Boy, you're needing to be. If you wanna keep tumbling around, keep your own 2 feet from flying off of the ground. Wanna keep acting like you're some damn Indiana kingpin. Shadow boxing on the corner where you planted your seeds, waiting for the wind to blow and scatter your dreams, alright. But I got a bad phone call from Elizabethtown. Said my brother, he's out on bed, but the kids are still staying at the grand folks' house. 'Cause there ain't no one round here, family or not, even picking up on one of his trails. He's been living down the long road now. Some people they're saying headed down to the pier. When his body washed up just the other day. Well, I ain't ever thought once in all my life ever see so many tears. Said, Justin, please, you break my heart. You got a soul of gold, but you ain't that smart on the streets. Boy, you're needing to be. If you wanna keep tumbling around, keep your own 2 feet from flying off of the ground. Wanna keep acting like you're some damn Indiana kingpin. Shadow boxing on the corner where you planted your seeds, waiting for the wind to blow and shatter your dreams. Just standing on the corner, planted your seeds, waiting for the snow to fall and bury your dreams, alright.
Thanks a bunch, man. Thanks a lot. You know, I was thinking of doing this one, but I was thinking maybe we do some call an audible and see if we get Ian to maybe come up and play guitar with us on a song by some friend of ours. Think that would be possible?
I think we do it right now.
All right, all right. It's a song in G. It's called "Moving." It's in G, yeah.
All you have to know is it's in G.
Oh, are you tuned up all weird?
No.
Oh, okay, okay.
Not all. Let me give it a level on here.
You can do that one?
And I need him to plug into the DI right
Oh, yeah.
behind yours. That brown one.
This.
One's got the brown tape on it.
Yellow? No. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Brown on the DI itself.
Yeah.
Totally. Here, let's see here. All right.
See what we got in.
It's in G. It's in G, and it's just, you know, it's the G and C like most of the way. There's a bridge for just a second. It goes to D, A minor, and then back to this G, C thing the whole time. So,
GC.
This is GC.
yeah, just the whole time, pretty much. It's a very easy song. Uplifting song by a guy who's lifting himself up off into the
Super
stratosphere of superstardom of the Americana
He was just on
world.
David Letterman, friend
He
of
was,
ours.
yeah, he was on Letterman the other day.
Who's that?
It's a guy named John
John
Fulbright.
Yeah.
He's excellent, and you know, we all have fond memories of seeing little John, because we all have once known him at one point, and all knowing that he would be something very special, and it's not proving us wrong. So I'll play a little tune. We'll give this a shot. This has never been attempted before. Yeah.
Without a
We got
doubt.
in there.
Yeah.
Once by the Flying Walendas.
Yeah, right. All right.
Without a doubt.
the side of the road. Stop and see if maybe I could lighten his load. Open the door and he thanked me in kind. Told me the words that would open my mind. Don't worry about gasoline, 'cause we're moving. Don't worry about the TV screen, 'cause we're moving. Don't worry about the bombs that fall, we're moving. Don't worry about nothing at all. Man in the alley just singing the blues, telling everybody that they're born to lose. One day you wake up and see the sun, see that every day we're breathing is a day we've won. Don't worry about gasoline, 'cause we're moving. Don't worry about the TV screen, 'cause we're moving. Don't worry about the bombs that fall, we're moving. Don't worry about nothing at all. There's times the lines get hard to see. There's days the haze takes over me, but in the end you're gonna grit your teeth and keep moving. Well, the world will keep spinning when I'm dead and gone. See you again and it won't be too long. Meet in a place where there ain't no pain. Till that day my song remains. Don't worry about gasoline, 'cause we're moving. Don't worry about the TV screen, 'cause we're moving. Don't worry about the bombs that fall, 'cause we're moving. Don't worry about nothing at all. Think of that.
You hang around for one more song? Sure.
Man, that was cool. That's Ian, everybody, man. Yeah. Let's see if we maybe get him to play along another song that I wrote. The title track to my second CD that we recorded over in Denmark, and of all places, you know. We just figured we were there already, and they were really big about trying to document what we were doing, this band that we were playing with. And we weren't ones to stop them, you know. We were like, well, yeah, why not? You say you know of this recording studio and we can go make this happen, let's go do it. And so we did.
Sounds familiar, doesn't it, Randy?
Oh, yeah. See?
I think I took a mark somewhere.
Well, it could have been a very, expensive souvenir or something, but it turned out to be something we liked enough to put out. And they are very nice. And they won't tell you about their problems, though. They'll keep it, to themselves. Maybe which is that part of it. Right.
We burden all kinds of people with our problems here.
Yeah,
Our first world problems. God,
Right,
Starbucks closed early today. Oh my God.
My life is over. Right. Well, here's a song that should be uplifting. I don't know. Exactly.
I will bow and be simple and try as I can to suffer the children and walk like a man through high times and low, Lord. With luck wearing thin, I will bow and be simple, the best that I can. I walk humble and patient along down the road, and I search for the truth in the stories untold. I try but I find still don't understand, so I bow and be simple till I take it all in. I will hope the notes linger when I'm dead and gone, and I tell those behind to keep traveling on. I might be adrift like a leaf on the wind. If it's dirt or redemption, I'll be born again. I will come to you later, tell you in the song if it's angels or acrobats that carry us home. And I'll whisper my words in the wind as it blows. I will bow and be simple, 'cause that's all that I know.
Thanks, y'all. Thanks, Ian, man. That was a lot of fun.
That was fun. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks for having me sit
totally.
in.
Totally. Thanks, Ian, man. That was really cool. It's always fun when somebody has like a slide or something that I like. I'm very always envious of listening to and getting to hear. I lose my slides so often that I never learn to play them. I try every once in a while. So I belong to the songwriting group that we meet online sometimes. We haven't met in a little while, but we used to get these little spurs of inspiration from a friend of ours who would send us like a painting or a poem or something that we're supposed to write a song about, and then share with the group, you know, like what did you come up with based on that. And the very first one, I was in Minnesota on tour with my friend during the summer, and it was the last day of the period that we had to write our song. And my buddy Charlie Roth played me a new song of his about a father and a son, and I thought, okay, well, I don't really have a topic for my song. I need to steal your topic. So I got this picture of like a Guy Clark kind of character in my head, but not as a songwriter, but like as a truck driver, you know. But he would just like speak in these little nuggets of wisdom, and I could just picture him kind of like having like a 1-sentence driving lesson with his son, and it'd be something like this.
Drop it down another gear. Roads are slick this time of year. The curve will come up quick, send us flying. You know I've been around, traveled up this way and down. No rush out here is worth the chance of dying. The tracks are flat and worn, so let them guide you. The scars will leave a compass on your skin. You'll find a higher place that you can climb to. Just leave a trail to show them where you've been. See those smooth spots on the wheel, that's experience you feel. White knuckles gripping down and holding tight. Stayed on the road for days, truck stops and KOAs. This dashboard picture got me through each night. The edges rounded down, the image faded. Two children and a wife all hand in hand. My place behind the lens insinuated by a shadow and a footstep in the sand. But don't it all seem to pass like a spring storm on the glass? If you weren't there, you'd swear it never rained a drop. But outside looking in is where we're left to start again. You grew up before I knew it, and now I wish that you just stop and drop it down another gear till the dark clouds disappear. Just think of how your mother'd end up crying. You know I've been around, I traveled up this way and down. No rush out here is worth the chance of dying.
Thanks a lot, Joe. On the way over to my first trip to Denmark, and the very first time I go to Europe at all, really. I was finishing a song. It was very close to Rachel's birthday, and I was at that point where I just bought this ticket to Europe, not knowing whether anything was going to come of it. So I was pretty broke, and so as far as birthday presents go, I didn't have much, you know. But I had been working on this song, and it sort of all came to me as I was flying away, you know, gonna be gone for my first, like, over the ocean kind of separation thing. So I was really feeling the love, you know. So I finished the song on the plane on the way over there. I had it almost done, and I put the final touches on, and then after our trip, we recorded it in the studio, and it became the first song of that second album, and the impetus to go back and record a whole thing with them. But I got to send it to Rachel right before I got on the planes to the Netherlands. I did Denmark first, and we recorded this song, and then right before I got on the plane, they gave me an MP3, you know, and I shot it over to her, and just in time, I guess, for the birthday celebrations.
I think it was after.
Was it after?
Yeah, you and John Fulbright played that song at LaGrange, and then after that you went and recorded it because you didn't leave. You weren't gone for my birthday.
No, that's true. I wasn't gone for your birthday. That's true. That would have been. We probably wouldn't be sitting here today, I think.
No, we'd be okay. It'd be okay.
Anyway.
It's all right.
Goes more or less like this.
You're the picture of a woman like I never seen on any model or a memory of a magazine. I swear I see your face in every moonlight ride, slipping around me like the falling night. Traces that I leave in every place I've gone. A candle in the window when the lights are on. You're a ghost in every room that I sleep alone, and you're smiling at the end of every long ride home. You're the truth the Revelator said would set me free, and the worry that I never thought would let me be. Humming underneath the static to the radio, and you're smiling right beside me on the long ride home. And you're talking to the people and I don't know how, tossing minutes out the window just to count the hours. You're a candle when there isn't any light around, and you're rocking like a cradle till the storm dies down.
Thanks, man. Y'all, I mean, I say man a lot when I really mean multiple people of various genders.
Y'all, y'all is
Various. Well, okay, both.
y'all is all inclusive. I'm telling you, you should use y'all most of the
Incredible
time.
songwriter, man.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that a bunch.
Rachel, you bring. I've heard him without you. He's better with you.
Thanks.
That's why we hitched our wagons together.
He said he was. He told me that.
Thank you guys for coming out here tonight. We've been having a good time. Yeah, totally, man. Totally. Hope that we cross paths somewhere down the line, you know, and you keep supporting Randy and Helen and this cool thing they've been
Yes.
doing, you know. And
These people are awesome. I feel right at home here. I love the rainbow decor and everything. It's my favorite.
thanks for having us, man.
It's an honor to have you.
Well, this is a song I wrote with. You said that George Inslee was here not too long ago. This is one that I wrote with George.
Last night?
Perfect. We were holed up in a hotel for the Folk Alliance thing, another one of those, and with nothing to do one night or afternoon or whatever it was, and George and me and this guy named Buffalo Rogers from Oklahoma City, and we decided we would write a song, and for a long while nobody was sure that it was done, but I was kind of the keeper of it, you know. So I got to kind of say when it was or not. Yeah, and so they would be like, "Oh, hey, is our song done yet?" And I said, "Well, it was done last time I played it for you, you know." Like, "Oh, I wasn't really sure that I thought it was done yet." Well, I think it's there. I recorded it, you know. Is this a road? Is this the road? It's a road I want to travel. The bags left together, and so much to throw away. Short white lines, they broken down beside me, up ahead and far behind me, in the rear view display.
In a long black night, the mind will tend to stop believing everything the eyes are seeing. Beneath the pale moonlight, is this a road? Is this a road? Or is it
Just some broken highway,
another
trick to mystify me.
that soft midnight way?
And it's a calling, a fire on the mountain, and many will trample that old hallowed ground. But there's falling stars across the landscape, surrounded by the wishes that drag them all down. slow sunrise or just a tired sun setting in a westward direction or easterly bound. Well, if you close your eyes, you can hear the road singing, another mile, another burden for the freedom I found. Is this a road? Is this a road? It's a road I want to travel. The baggage left together, and so much to throw away. Short white lines, they broken down beside me, up ahead and far behind me in the rear view display.
Thanks, y'all.
Thanks a bunch, man. Hope to see y'all around somewhere down the line.